The one answer which almost each one has to share is, I want to be happy. I want to be contented. And then you ask them the second question. You have everything you want. You've achieved what you wanted. You've bought what you wanted. You have family and friends with you. There's nothing more you need. You have more than you had asked for. You have more than what you worked for. Then what is it that you still want? And they will say, yes, I have everything that I wanted. I have everything that I worked hard for. But still, there seems to be something which is missing. And I'm not able to pinpoint for myself what's that one thing which is missing. But I don't seem to be happy always. I am happy once in a while, but I want to be happy always. If we compare it to our physical health, we want to be healthy always, because health is our natural way of being. And I'm comfortable when I'm healthy. But if I don't take care of my body, then disease, small or big, starts manifesting in the body. And I say, I want to be healthy, but, and then I have a reason for why I am not able to experience physical health. But we understand that health is natural, disease is not natural. We're very clear with that natural is health, disease is unnatural. But when it comes to the state of the being, the mind, emotions which are not comfortable for us, like fear, anxiety, stress and worry, we've gone and labeled them as natural. And as a collective consciousness all over the world, we have started saying stress is normal. Anger is natural. Some people go to the extent of saying anger is necessary. I need to use anger to get work done. Irritation is a part of life. And when we did this, we have labeled emotions which are uncomfortable, which are actually a disease, an emotional illness. We've gone and labeled them as natural. And when we label it as natural, the world accepts it as natural. And once the world accepts it as natural, we do nothing about it. So I say stress is natural, and the next line I say, but I want happiness. So the first thing that we're going to do today is change our definition of what is natural. Change our definition of what is natural. Do not allow the mind to believe that discomfort is natural. Otherwise, the mind will never work towards a change. Just check and list out 3 disturbing emotions which are a part of your life, because it could be different for each one of us. 3 emotions which do not allow me to experience inner calmness, inner peace, inner stillness. And when you select your 3, just raise your hands that I've chosen my 3. Now just say it to yourself and allow your mind to accept it forever and say, this and this and this is unnatural. For example, irritation, hurt and fear is unnatural. We are going to teach that little child that it has learned something wrong. It's like this is a table and this is the chair. But when I was a kid, I called this the chair and this the table. And no one corrected me. So I can grow up and I can be 50 years old and continue to say, this is a chair, this is the table. And I can live my life with a wrong belief system. But it's time to pause and change. And someone has to share with me, no, this is the table, this is the chair. The first time, my mind will not accept it because it's been years and years of conditioning saying, this is the chair, this is the table. But I will not give up on my mind. And I will keep teaching it and teaching it. No, doesn't matter what the world has to say. Happiness is natural. Peace is natural. Love is natural. How will I know which one is natural? The one which feels comfortable is natural. The one which does not feel comfortable is unnatural. I may be stressed more than I'm happy, but I'm very clear stress creates discomfort, happiness feels very good. It's very important to change what I have labeled it so that the mind will know, okay, this is right for me and this is not right for me. Like we teach our mind, what is the right diet for me? What is not the right diet for me? What is the right sleeping time for me? What is not the right time for me? Similarly, I need to teach my mind which emotion is right for me, which emotion is not right for me. Once my mind knows it, the journey begins to shift towards happiness. I want to be happy, and yet I create this spectrum of emotions because of the second illusion. And that second illusion is that what I'm feeling here is because what is happening in my life here. What I'm feeling here is because of what is happening in my life here. For example, the weather is a little warm today, so the situation is not perfect for us. Warm weather can make us physically uncomfortable, but warm weather cannot disturb us emotionally. See the difference between the two. But if I start creating a thought, horrible weather, depressive weather, water weather, I'm very unhappy with the weather. When I start creating these thoughts, then I'm unhappy. It's not the weather which causes me to be unhappy. It's my thoughts about the weather which causes me to be unhappy. But when I create those thoughts, I say, I am disturbed because of the weather. And then I'm disturbed because of someone else. And then I'm upset because of this situation. So I live my life in an illusion which says that every thought, every emotion I'm creating is because of something or someone outside. And because people and situations are not perfect, I cannot be happy always. So if the weather is perfect, I'm happy. If the weather is not perfect, I thought it's normal not to be happy. If my spouse is perfect, I'm happy. And I believed if my spouse does not behave my way, it's natural to get upset. If everything at work is going perfect, I'm happy. But if I put in efforts and it's not going my way, I believed it's natural to get upset. And each time I did this, I was preparing my mind to believe that it is the outside world which creates my feelings. And then started a journey of making the world perfect. Everything in my life should be perfect, because when everything is perfect, then I will be happy. When I buy everything that I want, then I will be happy. When I achieve everything I wanted to do, then I will be happy. So happiness became an energy which we believed was going to flow from outside in. And then we started working very hard to making everything outside perfect. Because my happiness seemed to be there in everything being perfect. Someone this morning said, "Oh, so your topic this evening is happiness?" I said, "Yes." I said, "It's very simple. If you're rich, you're happy." So I said, "Really? So which means happiness is going to be in proportion to how much wealth we have?" Yes. A belief system. What does physical comforts give me? It makes my body comfortable. But I believed that if I have all the physical comforts, I will be happy. Happiness is an emotional comfort. Happiness cannot be bought. We need to underline that today. Physical comforts can be bought. And keep on buying. Let's buy all the physical comforts of the world. But while buying them, we need to be very clear, I am buying a comfortable life for myself. I cannot buy them believing I am buying this to be happy. Because then, if I get addicted to this belief system, I am buying this to be happy, then I continue buying and buying and buying and buying. And I want to buy everything new that's come in the market. But in spite of having bought everything, I'm still not happy. And then I want to buy more and more. And then we have a list of never-ending desires, more and more and more. Happiness is not proportion to how much more we have. Happiness cannot be bought. Comfort can be bought. Happiness has to be created. Each time your mind looks at something in the window and says, I want to buy this because only then I will be happy. Old belief system, I have to gently tell that little child here, we can buy this, no problem in buying this, but we are not buying this for happiness, we are buying this to use it. Very clear, very clear. No illusion that this is going to give us happiness. Otherwise, my car is to give me happiness, my phone is to give me happiness, my house is to give me happiness. Even the new dress I buy is supposed to give me happiness. And then nothing seemed to be enough. It just went on and on. So money can buy a lot of things. But there are a lot of things money cannot buy. Money can buy a lot. But there are some things which money cannot buy. What is it that money cannot buy? What can money not buy? Happiness, one. Money cannot buy happiness. Anything else money cannot buy? Love, money cannot buy. Very good. We know money cannot buy love. Three. Health. Beautiful. Money cannot buy health. Money can buy medical treatment. Money can buy medical treatment, but money cannot buy health. Very good. Anything else money cannot buy? Peace also money cannot buy. Anything else? So now we are very clear. There is a long list. Money can buy all that. But there's another list, money cannot buy that. So there are two parts of my life. Just create a scene of your beautiful house with two gardens. One garden on the front side of the house and one garden on the back side of your house. Many of you would be having gardens on both sides of your house. Now, the front side garden of my house is my achievements, my family, and everything that I have to buy. Very important garden of my life. Very, very important. And I work very hard to take care of this garden. In fact, I'm spending almost 24 hours taking care of this garden. Even my physical health is in this garden, which means everything outside is in my front garden. The garden at the back was this list: peace, love, happiness, everything, garden at the back. What we believed, if I take care of the garden in the front, the garden at the back will be taken care of. So if I achieve, I will be happy. If I have relationships, I will get love. If I earn well, I will get respect. So I thought if I take care of the front garden, the back garden is taken care of. So I spent almost 24 hours taking care of the front garden. And if someone came up to me and said, why don't you meditate for 30 minutes in a day? Which means, why don't you go to the back garden for 30 minutes? My answer was ready. I don't have time to go to my back garden. And now the result is today, my front garden has flourished. It's beautiful, but my back garden is going. And then we started calling stress normal, and today we are saying depression is increasing, which means my back garden is really needs care. Spiritual principles and meditation means most of the day I'm going to be in my front garden, but I give at least 30 to 60 minutes in a day to my back garden, which means the garden where I create peace, love, and happiness. And when I take care of both the gardens, then my life is balanced. Then I have everything I want in the outer world, but I also have everything that I want in the inner world. Then I have everything that money can buy, but I also have everything that money cannot buy, because we want both. We want both. So one belief system which we check and then start creating happiness always is, who is the creator of my thoughts? Comfort is here, happiness is here. Achievement is here, happiness is here. Happiness is if my mind is thinking right in every situation. Simple equation to be comfortable internally and happy. Is my mind thinking right in every situation? I leave from home, need to reach a place in 30 minutes. I plan my time, and then I get stuck on the road in the traffic jam. Situation, not my way. It may take 45 minutes, it may take 60 minutes. I'm getting late where I have to be. Situation, not my way. If I think right in those moments, I will be happy even stuck in a traffic jam. I will be happy because I've created the right response even in a turbulent situation. And so I've earned my happiness there. But if stuck in the traffic jam, I start creating disturbing thoughts. I'm late, what will happen now? I'm sure something will go wrong. I'm sure they're going to be unhappy with me. I'm sure this will happen. Why don't they do something about this traffic? This is never-ending problems in my city. And my mind goes on talking like that. Then I am disturbed here. And when I'm disturbed internally, I say, I am stressed because of the traffic, and I find something to blame for my not being happy. And then I reach at work, and again someone is not my way. I again create disturbing thoughts, and then I say, I'm upset because they didn't do things the right way. Scene after scene after scene, I keep creating disturbing thoughts and I keep blaming the world for it. And I say, I'm not happy because the world is not right. Now, we master the art of thinking right when the world is not right, which means creating a right response even if nothing is right outside, because we understand that my thoughts are not dependent on the situation. Situation is outside. I am the creator of my thought.